here in studio, all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. Indiana, of course, the best state in the union, and I'm just a little bit biased, as everyone knows here, but I want to welcome you to Voice of Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. Welcome to Israel, Governor.
Thank you, Josh. It is wonderful to see you, wonderful to be on Voice of Israel, and we have had an extraordinary week here in the Holy Land, and it's a real joy to bring it to a close, sitting here across the table from you, wearing that Indianapolis Colts hat.
Yeah, that's definitely an item on the agenda. I definitely want to get to that, but I want to make you feel at home just a bit here. Check this out. I know he's not going to sing it again this year. He's finished. But I wanted a little piece of Indiana here your last few days in Israel. Tell us if you can. You like that, huh?
You're making me homesick.
Yeah. Well, you'll be back soon enough, and hopefully you'll be back, even sooner. But the purpose of your trip to Israel at this time, if you can, and maybe some of the highlights. I know it was a jam-packed schedule, a jam-packed week.
You bet. Well, look, we've known each other for quite a while, and I'm here really for two reasons. First, I'm here because I support Israel, like millions of people in Indiana and the overwhelming majority of the American people. I strongly support the relationship between our country and the state of Israel. And the opportunity to be here to express that support is a real privilege for me as governor of Indiana. But I'm also here to talk about the advantages of doing business in the state of Indiana. As you know, Josh, and you're a proud Hoosier, and we're proud of you and your career. But
thank you.
The state of Indiana has been recognized over the last several years as simply the best place in the Midwest to start a business, grow a business, get a job. You can look at CEO Magazine. You could look at any number of the Tax Foundation's ratings in Washington, D.C. We really are a state that works. We've demonstrated that you can balance budgets, you can have strong reserves, you can increase funding for education, for infrastructure, and still, as we did last year, pass the largest state tax cut in Indiana history. We are one of the top 10 states in virtually every rating category, and a big part of my message to Israeli business leaders earlier today in Tel Aviv and to government officials here is I think the similarities between the economy and the work ethic and the experiences in everything from agriculture to manufacturing in Indiana match up very well to the people and the economy of the state of Israel. And I'm anxious to build those ties in ways that will create jobs in my state, create opportunities here in Israel, and of course, strengthen the ties that bind our people.
I'm really glad you got to see that this week, and I especially like the comments you made with Prime Minister Netanyahu when you said, from the heart of the heartland, the bond between Israel and America has never been stronger. From the heart of the heartland. Can you expand on that? I like that very, very much.
Well, I really believe that. I was asked a couple of different times about the support for Israel in the United States, and I said, despite the pronouncements from individuals in any particular administration, I truly do believe that in these challenging times for the state of Israel, that the support among the American people for the state of Israel has never been stronger. I mean, look, we look on 51 days of war in this country.
Yes.
We look at the rise of a terrorist army in Syria. We look at the threat and the nuclear ambitions of Iran. And I think the American people understand the challenges that the people of Israel are facing and the importance of our relationship. And as I said yesterday in speeches in Tel Aviv, morning, noon, and night, I said, when it comes to the United States of America, if the world knows nothing else, let it know this: America stands with Israel, and I believe we always will.
We certainly do appreciate that here very, very much. And I meant what I said the other night at dinner. You were pressured. The room was pressuring you to talk about 2016. And I don't think people were very happy with my comments when I said, you should do what's best for you. You should do what's best for your family, for the Pence family. I know your children are here with you. Your wife is here with you. You have to do what's best for you. What are your thoughts, though, right now? What are your thoughts? Of course, I'm not the one putting pressure on you. I made that very clear, and I'll stick to that.
Well, thank you, Josh. And I'm just a small town guy from southern Indiana. I grew up with a cornfield in my backyard. So, any time that I'm mentioned for the highest office in the land, I'm always very flattered by that, and I'm very humbled. But my focus is Indiana. After we return in just a few days, we're going to roll our sleeves up and focus on what will be a long session of the Indiana General Assembly. It's a session where we pass our budget, but it's also a session where I'm focused on expanding education, innovation in Indiana. We're going to be the first state in America to make career and vocational education a priority in every high school in our state. We're going to expand the largest school voucher program in America to create opportunities for even more kids from pre-K education on through high school. And so I always tell people I'm humbled to be mentioned, but I'm going to focus on the future of the people of Indiana. We'll let my future take care of itself.
Fair enough. I was going to say if you wanted to announce on the program, we'd go ahead and let you do that. But I meant when I said I'm not going to pressure you. But I know your time is short. I want to talk about one last thing, and that is the battle of I-74, if I can. And, of course, I'm talking about this Sunday's football game between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals.
And I just confirmed plans to be there.
You'll be at the game.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
We'll be back in time.
I just wanted to make sure because, we have to have bragging rights. It's only 2 hours. It's closer from Indianapolis to Cincinnati than it is from Jerusalem to the Lake of Galilee. That's how close our cities are. And we do have a battle, 8 p.m. Israel time this Sunday, 1 p.m. Your time. Tell us, what do you think? What are the chances for the Colts here this Sunday?
Well, I like our chances, although I'll tell you what, the Cincinnati Bengals have been playing tough this year, and it's going to be a big game. But I'll tell you what, we've missed maybe 2 games all year long at home, and what I can tell you is that. When we show up on both sides of the ball, the Colts can beat anybody in this league, and we've proven that this year. So stay tuned. Andrew Luck is the real deal. We got a great defense. If our guys are healthy, I have no doubt in my mind we'll be moving on in the playoffs after Sunday.
I definitely hope so. But back to the reason you're here, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Number one, for coming in today on your busy schedule, for doing the interview. Number two, your unwavering support for the state of Israel. And I've seen this throughout your career as a congressman, even before it, when you were running that very first time for Congress. I saw it then, and I see it now. And I can only say from the bottom of my heart and from all the people here at Voice of Israel and from all the people in Jerusalem and in the entire country, we cannot thank you enough. We truly, truly appreciate the friendship that we have with you, Governor Pence. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here. Have a safe trip back to Indiana. Go Colts, and only good things for you and your entire family. Happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah.
That's tonight. Here you don't feel it as much, but still want to wish you a Happy New Year.
Thank
you and your entire family and all the people of Indiana.
And to you. And thank you so much, Josh, and the Voice of Israel. We appreciate your friendship and the chance to be here in Israel, not only with my wife for our 3rd trip, but we brought all 3 of our children, who you've met, who are college age. And I will tell you that as we head to the airport in the next few days and head back to the Hoosier State and send the kids back to college, I know this is going to be a memory that they will cherish every day of the rest of their lives. There's no place like the Holy Land, and it's been a privilege to be here.
Well, may God bless you and your entire family, and only good things for many years to come.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.